Le Web is at its 10th year, and one very exciting element of it is bringing together inspiring startups and entrepreneurs from across the world who are breaking new grounds in their fields. One particular region with a young startup landscape and high hopes for growth is the Middle East. Hala Fadel is the chair of the MIT Enterprise Forum of the Pan-Arab region. This is how she describes the startup ecosystem in the region.
The startup landscape in the Middle East is really booming. We have every year more than 5,000 companies that apply to the MIT Arab Business Plan competition, startup competition. About 50% of that are actually women.
Elie Habib, the co-founder of the online music service Anghami, is conscious that there are still hurdles to be overcome.
In some areas we have still problems. E-commerce, digital credit card penetration is still not as much as we want to, because people don't trust as much the credit card as you do in Europe or the US.
If you are an investor and consider putting money in the Middle Eastern startups, Mohammed Johmani of Johmani Ventures may have some advice for you.
If you always look for safe investments, you would really be like playing with the kids. You will always win. But if you really want a sustainable investment, you need to go to take risk. What I'm trying to say here, that I encourage the Arab ventures to take risk in hundreds of small and startups and entrepreneurs, and fail with 99, but the one that will make it, they will cover all their losses.
The Middle East is a region synonymous with conflict, but its young, enterprising population is hoping for a better future. Hardware entrepreneur Hind Hobeika, founder and CEO of Instabeat, summed up the sentiment.
I think what's most promising about startups in the Middle East is actually the Middle Eastern people. So we have gone through a lot, as everyone knows. We've gone through wars, we've gone through instability, we don't have electricity 24 hours during the day, and this has pushed us to be really creative, to think outside the box, to prepare for situations that might happen, just so that we're not in deep trouble afterwards.
Google Plus Hangout on Air provides the opportunity of live video chats for those who cannot be present at Le Web, whether they're in Asia or Americas.
Hello, Bradley. Actually, I have about...
What is the best way to achieve long-term success? How location plays a part in the success of your business? Asked Ali, who logged on from Malaysia. This is what Google's Bradley Horowitz had to say.
You know, speaking about success generally is hard. I think the advice I would give is not different than many of the entrepreneurs that we've heard at Le Web over the past 2 days, which is do something that's ambitious. Don't think incrementally, but think about a big change that would matter if you got it right. I would do something that you're passionate about. So doing a startup or inventing a business is generally a lot of hard work. And so when you reach the pit of despair and, you know, all hope is lost, you want to have enough drive and commitment and passion to sort of see through that and out the other end. As far as location, you know, it dramatically depends on the kind of business you're doing. One of the things that I love about this new world that we share is that location is mattering less and less. We're seeing interesting startups in every country in the world, and you know, not just in the tech hubs that people have been familiar with.
No, the issue is when you have... And it was a really stopping sales. I mean, people really thought